I'm going to show you everything that you need to know about housing in New World. And before you ever buy your first house, make sure you save enough money to buy the most expensive house, because your first house is half off and will have half the property tax. I'm actually not sure if that's for the first week or forever, but it'll save you money. Now, as for what the houses do, if you go to the cheapest house, you can only place 100 items in it, and the fast travel cooldown is 4 hours, which, by the way, I should probably mention this. If you have a house, you can recall to it every so often, the same way you would to your inn. You know how your inn is once an hour? And yes, I need to buy territory rewards, and I'm ignoring it. So once an hour, you can go to here, and you can recall to wherever your inn is. Same thing applies to your house, but with a different cooldown. That cooldown is better for better houses. So for the cheapest house you can get, which is the 5,000 tier, half off is 2,500, it's a 4-hour cooldown. Also, you can put storage chests in your houses, and for the cheapest house, it's only 1 storage chest. Trophy slots are the same, however, for all. So let's compare this to a better house, the best possible house. So 4 hours, 1 storage chest on the crap house. If you go over to the best house, or I don't know, there might be a 50,000 house somewhere, but in most places, 10,000, half price, 20,000 total price is the cheap or most expensive house. So this one, you can put double the items, and the fast travel cooldown is only 2 hours, which is really nice. But if you mouse over items, you can put 4 storage chests in these houses, which is really nice because the best storage chests, I don't know how much the best ones give. I know the iron ones give 300 storage each, so you can bump up your storage by 1,200 encumbrance just by having 4 of those. But there are better chests, so I don't know what those give. 500, 800, 600, 1,000, I don't know. Probably 500, I would assume, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. It's 10 days after release when I made this video. Now, before you buy your house, you can actually preview the house. There we go. Preview the house. Okay. And this lets you take a look at what it's actually like on the inside. Once you're in here, you're basically, it's almost like you're in an instance, but you're not. And people can see you in here, but it's like your own little house. Every house is separate. Everyone can have the same house. You have 1,000 people own this exact same house, and when they go in it, once they open up the menu, like hit that button that I just hit, then suddenly it loads their version of the house. No one else can see that same version that they're looking at. So this is what this house would look like, for example. So once you're done previewing, if you like the house and you want to buy it, you're going to have to go back. You're going to have to exit the instance because you're basically an instance at that point. And you're going to press T to purchase house, and you are going to purchase this house. Are you sure you want to purchase? Yes, you are going to purchase. And bam, you bought a house. House purchase. Congratulations. You are now a homeowner in Winsford. Make sure to pay property tax to use the housing features. So yeah, your first house is half off, which is why you should always try to save up and buy an expensive house before you do. If you already bought a cheap house, well, it's not the end of the world. You have all the time in the universe to make money. And also make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be posting how to make money guide sometime soon. I'm actually thinking tomorrow night is when I'm going to do it. Hopefully that's when I'll get around to it. I have a lot of ways to make money. I had 36,000, but I actually had 45,000 this morning when I got it. It's just normal everyday stuff for me, just not even trying. So now that you bought the house, you can hit E to enter or you hit T to enter the house menu. Now the house menu is who has the top houses. Now, I mean, I might be wrong in this, but I'm pretty sure the way this works is points are actually based on your contribution to the job board every week. So there's like a weekly period. You see right here at the top right, this list will be updated in 29 hours and 36 minutes. So in order to get those house points, you have to go over to the job board and help out at the job board. Every time you do this, it gives territory standing, and I think the territory standing are the points, but I could be wrong, and if so, someone just comment and correct me, and I will happily accept that I was wrong on that. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then whenever you want to, you hit E to enter your house, and you will go into the instance, which is your house. Now, you're only it's kind of a weird thing. You're sort of in an instance because like people can see you and you can see them. Actually, I don't know if they can see me, but I can see them. Okay. But this is my house. I can't see anyone else's version right now. So you get in here and there's a few buttons. There's B to decorate, N to pay tax, which we'll look at that. So in 7 days, I will owe 763 gold for taxes. I'll have to pay these taxes in order to be able to fast travel here and in order to get my trophy buffs. Also in order to mess with decorations. You can also abandon the house, and I don't think you get your money back as far as I'm aware. I'm definitely not going to press the button. I'm afraid of hitting the button. But I'm pretty sure you don't get your money back. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think you get your money back. So you'll have to pay taxes once a week, and you can't pay till it's closer to the time. So then the other thing that you can do is you can decorate. So you hit B, and it opens up your decorations, and it will pull these from storage, so you don't have to carry them on you. which is really nice. And then you just click one, and it'll be like this. You can move it around like this. If you want to rotate, you scroll your mouse wheel to rotate. And if you want, you can hold left alt, and it will give a grid placement where it kind of snaps around like this instead of being freehand. And then control is lock to surface, which I actually don't really know exactly how that one works, to be honest with you. So, oh, I guess I can't do that. Okay, yeah. So you look at something like I have my mouse on the side of this piece of wood, and I hit control, and now it's no matter what, got to be on that side of that piece of wood. Can I actually? Okay, now we got a really interesting question. Yes, you can do exactly what I thought you could do because of that. All right, so that's pretty cool. You can make some janky stuff by locking to surface, and then we gotta do another one. Hold on. Can I put the dog on a surface? Oh yeah, we can. We can put the wait. I gotta put them outside. Hold on. Wait. Sorry, give me a second here. Going out front. Decorate. Doggo. Can we get him on? Oh, no. We want him. Maybe I can get a better angle. I can't see. Okay, you get the idea, though. You get the idea. There we go. And there's my doggo. Okay, so that's how you place stuff in here. You can hold left, alt, and H, or press it, I mean, to hide the UI for screenshots. So left, alt, and H, let go. Left, alt, H. That's how you turn it on and off. When you're done, you press L to exit, and it will kick you out of your home. Now, to get furniture for your house, you'll need to use your furnishing profession. You'll go over to a workshop, which will let you make different furniture items for materials, and then you can place those in your home. Now, there aren't a lot by default. You'll have to find furniture schematics and supply crates or buy them on the market. Also, there are some items you can only find in the world by looting things. This rock chest, for example, as far as I'm aware, there is no schematic for this rock chest. I found this out of a supply crate as a super rare drop, and that's the only way to get one of these. So that's generally how you're going to be getting stuff like that. The other reason that you should be getting a house is because you can put trophies in your house. So, for example, armoring trophy will give me a small bonus when armoring. The crafting ones, depending on the crafting profession, but the main crafting ones like jewel crafting, well, they don't have a jewel crafting trophy, but armoring and weaponsmithing and engineering, they will increase the average gear score of the stuff that you make, assuming you have one of these trophies placed. So, I'll lock this. I also hope I can make this one float too. We'll put it on the side of my chest. So, putting one in your house will give you a bonus to your armoring profession. The gathering ones, they will make it so that you get a better chance of finding rare items, and the cooking one will give you a bonus chance of getting additional items, and you get the idea though with those ones. And then there's also the ones for damage, like the extra damage to lost, extra damage to whatever it is, the arcana or whatever it is, the portal enemies. And you can get all those different things, which will help if you're fighting boss enemies. If you're fighting boss enemies, you'll definitely want that. If you're going to fight the level 67 boss in Shattered Mountain or something like that, it might actually be in your best interest to place those trophies. So about these trophies, eventually I'm going to make a video, make a guide specifically for the trophies and how to get the better ones if they're even in the game yet. I'm not even sure if they're implemented yet, which is why I'm making that video later, not now. But you can only have one of each type in a house. So now that I have this armoring one, if I want to put another armoring one, it says cannot place too many items of this type, but you can place one in each house in different territories. So you can have 3 houses. You could have a house in Windsward, Everfall, and Reekwater, and you could put one of these in each house, and it does stack apparently, and it's a global buff. Now, I haven't tested it myself, but I've had multiple people tell me that, and I'm just going to blindly believe them. And if I'm wrong, definitely comment and tell me, but I just trust the people who told me, so hopefully I'm not misplacing that trust. The last thing that you need to know about your houses, and it is the best part about having a house. You open the map and you go to a town. You can recall to your house, which I just did right before I did this part of the video. And you can reset that with azoth. So basically, you can fast travel with a full encumbrance load anytime you want by paying to reset the cooldown. And the cost to reset the cooldown is based off of what house you have, or it might be based off of how much time is left. I actually haven't tested it, but I just know that when there's only 2 hours on this one, it's a lot cheaper than when there's 4 hours on the other one. But you get the idea. Okay, the little details don't matter too much on that. You get the idea. So by using this system, you can effectively be anywhere you want on the map anytime you want, as long as you have a little bit of azoth to spend. Also, speaking of azoth, sometime in the next few days, I want to make a guide on the best ways to get azoth in this game, so make sure you subscribe for that too. I know I'm constantly begging for subscriptions. My bad, I'm begging. Also, I can say now, it went down to 48, so it is based on the amount of time left, so that's why it saves you time to have the best house. But once you have good ways to get azoth, yeah, it's great. You can just use azoth, fast travel anywhere you want on the map. I'd highly recommend having one in the center, like Windsward, one far up here like Brightwood, and then one over by like Morningdale, so you can just get around however you want. But you figure out your life and how you play the game and where you want your houses to be for the most effective fast traveling. That's pretty much every single thing that I could possibly think to tell you about housing. If anything else comes up, that's unfortunate because the video is already made at this point. Well, hopefully now you have a better idea of how housing works. Check the links in the description below for any other videos that I made about New World, helpful guides, how to level professions, how to level furnishing, engineering, etc., so on and so forth. And just make sure you subscribe for more New World content, because right now I'm pumping it out about as fast as I can between my addiction of playing the game and actually making helpful content for all of you. But now you know everything you need to know to get started with housing in New World.